The Wheel of Time Season 2 is actually amazing. It's great the way the show hits you with a slow burn in the first 2 episodes. They really build up the tension before unleashing episode 3, which is just scene after scene of tension, excitement, sorrow, and action. All the good stuff. Then the show lets you catch your breath in episode 4 before sending you on a roller coaster the rest of the way. And much like a roller coaster, it might not feel like anything's happening, you know, when you first sit down, but then you start to ascend and there's that little bit of tension as you get higher and higher, but still nothing's really happening. And then you go rushing down into a spiral or two, upside down, sideways, all over the place. That's kind of what this show does. It has a slow build up and then you take off and it's all worth it. Lanfear stole every scene she was in. Right away, you can tell she's seducing Rand just to manipulate him. Who doesn't love a good seductress trope? Hey Rand, maybe just don't do whatever she says because she's hot. Just a thought, just an idea, I don't know. What? No, that's not even the reason, actually. Oh really? What other reason? She's, you know, got Turkish delights. Right. Okay. Okay, you got me. That is the only reason. What do you want? Sure, she's evil, but like her own brand of evil. To where even the other Forsaken are like, yeah, she's gonna betray us. She does whatever she wants. Her mere presence in a scene changes everything. She's chaotic and powerful and driven, and she's just taking action every time you see her on screen. And characters like that will always be interesting. Characters like her remind me of Scar from Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood. He's not a hero or a villain, he's just somebody that wrecks everyone's plans. The heroes have their goals and the villains have their schemes, and the Wrecking Ball character just comes in and smashes their way into the story and makes everybody adjust around them. That's what Lanfear is in this story. She is a wrecking ball. So last season the show ended on a bad note. After episode 8, vibes were down. But this season, the show was a little better in every way. And here's what I think happened. Probably. Money. What I think Steve is trying to say is that season 1 was a little disappointing. Well, we had a bunch of obstacles we had to overcome while filming season 1, like an actor just deciding to leave in the middle of filming. And then the other thing, so don't worry, this year we'll just be better at everything. And we won't let the actors escape. What's that now? Oh, nothing. We'll be better at everything. Great. Money. This show doesn't shy away from consequences. Take the eye patch guy, for example. I don't know his name, but that's whatever. He wasn't in the show long. But Eye Patch Guy, I thought was going to be a major part of this story. But he disrespected the Shan-Chan and he died immediately. Then Egwene had an opportunity to get her revenge on her captor, and I thought she's going to do the typical good guy, good girl thing and let her go and let her live. But she didn't. She didn't let her live at all. I was like, damn, Wheel of Time, I didn't know you were not chill like that. I approve of this very much. That's the kind of stuff that warms my grim and dark heart. But also, when things like that happen, it lets you know what's at stake. This is a life and death situation. And, you know, much like skydiving, the chance of there being an oopsie makes everybody pay attention a little more. And finally, one of the greatest reasons to watch The Wheel of Time Season 2 is also one of the greatest strengths of the fantasy genre, and that is escapism. These are stories that allow us to escape from the real world, a momentary respite from our problems, or the boredom of the day-to-day grind. We can escape into an adventure, one hopefully with characters we care about, and where good triumphs over evil. This season will take you on an adventure. It will drag you off to a faraway land and show you a story of good people going through tough times, and we watch how those characters come together and fight everything. And if that doesn't make a show worth watching, I don't know what does. If you've disagreed with anything I've said in this video, then you should watch part 2. And if you've seen both part 1 and part 2, then you should watch part 3. However, be warned, it's the kind of video that nobody wants to see. I just noticed that the subscribe button and the like button both make kind of a cool animation if you press them. So whether you want to subscribe or not is whatever, but do what you will with that information.